Hey friends, not sure why I always do that awkward wave, but hey friends. So today I'm going to be talking about 2.5 movies. So one thing I really think is cool is guerrilla filmmaking, more so guerrilla filmmaking in Disney parks. I have to admit I am a sucker for watching vloggers who sneak into the parks. I'm not going to name any names. But who sneak into abandoned attractions, who sneak into abandoned lands. And I think that it's cool to see that because that's stuff I'm interested in. I don't condone it, but it's cool. So maybe I do, unintentionally. Anyways, I like guerrilla filmmaking. I think it's cool. What I think is even cooler is the guerrilla filmmaking in the Disney parks that serves a creative purpose. I'm going to talk about Escape from Tomorrow and The Further Adventures of Walt's Frozen Head. Two awesome movies standing honestly in juxtaposition from each other as far as themes and messages and all of that. And then I'm going to talk about a music video. So, if you have not seen Escape from Tomorrow or The Further Adventures of Walt's Frozen Head, the latter is on YouTube for free, and I watched that the other day, and it is a lovely time. I enjoyed the movie immensely. It's a sweet story about a dad who is just trying to do what's right for his family, stumbles upon Walt's frozen head, and that's where the story begins. I don't want to spoil it for you. I think you need to see it. But, and the stories aren't exactly what I want to talk about in this short little video today. It's more so themes. So you have The Further Adventures of Walt's Frozen Head that is a very sweet, almost family-friendly movie. I think there's a couple of dams and hells dropped in there. But it's essentially a family-friendly film that is fun and lighthearted and full of Disney park fans, references, Easter eggs. There's a lot of great jokes that are made that if you're a fan of the parks, if you're obsessed with the parks like I am, you will catch them and you'll be like, that was cute, that was funny, so on and so forth. It's a great film, and essentially the story is just about family, about following dreams, about being. And then you have Escape from Tomorrow. That's tagline is, bad things can happen anywhere. And I love it for totally different reasons. I'm a huge fan of horror. I'm a huge fan of indie films. And this movie was messed up. You got the dad on like an acid trip and It's a Small World, freaking out through these rides. Things are saying things to him, and it's insane. And legitimately, it goes from that to even more insane. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, go watch it. You may absolutely hate it, and you can hate me after for saying go watch it, but go watch it. You have to, especially if you love Disney parks. You need to watch both of these, but you need to see Escape from Tomorrow. It is an absolute mind melter, and just when you think it couldn't get any more weird, it gets weird. More weird, weirder. But I guess, honestly, now that I'm getting into this video, I don't know exactly what my plan was, other than to say, you need to go see these movies. They were both filmed in the Disney parks. I believe Walt's Frozen Head was only Disney World, but Escape from Tomorrow was both. And it's really fun, honestly, to watch both of them and see the areas that they filmed in, see how they did things, and where they shot. And it's a total juxtaposition to where, like, Walt's Frozen Head, while the Walt Disney Company may not be appreciative of the idea of Walt being frozen somewhere beneath Disney World. I think that story-wise they would approve, while on the other hand, the Walt Disney Company absolutely would not approve of what Escape from Tomorrow presents, is about, involves, includes, because essentially the idea is bad things can happen even at the most magical place in the world, even at Disney World, at Disneyland, bad things can happen. And as far as that movie's concerned, really bad things happen. But it's filmed in resorts, it's filmed in the parks, it's on rides, the whole 9 yards. And it's funny because Six Flags, I'm learning, is a lot more intense. You can't film on rides, things like that. They're a lot more intense about what is filmed. Disney's pretty lax, and I appreciate that. And it makes it easier for people for Disney influencers to do their thing. And I appreciate that because I live in Texas. And so while we visit the parks once a year, at least, in order for me to experience the parks, I have to do it through YouTube and through Instagram and through all of that. And I'm obsessed. I love the parks. I would live in them if I could. I would live in Florida. My wife said no, but I would live in Florida if I could. Just to be able to go all the time. But I love them, and so it's cool that Disney allows people to film and isn't really picky about cameras going in and things like that. But I'm sure somebody at Walt Disney Company has seen Escape from Tomorrow. I think it's on Shudder. If you have Shudder or you get the 7-day trial, watch Escape from Tomorrow. Both are great movies in their own right for different reasons, and both are fantastic movies for Disney fans to watch. Go watch The Further Adventures of Walt's Frozen Head, which came out this year, and then Escape from Tomorrow that came out 2015, 2016, something like that, maybe even earlier. Go watch them. Enjoy them. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is, as I said, I'm from Texas. There's a Texas-based band out of Austin named A Giant Dog. Love the band. We've played with them before. I saw them open for Jawbreaker, which was one of the coolest shows in my life. But A Giant Dog is an amazing rock and roll band. Their shows are as punk as can be. They are brilliant, amazing music, amazing live show, amazing people. I've talked with them a couple times and they're all sweethearts. And they have a music video that is filmed entirely in Disneyland, but they are on acid. Give me one moment, because I didn't do my due diligence, and now I'm talking about something and I totally forgot the title. So I'm going to look it up really quick. Rookie mistake, I know. One second. Roller Coaster. There you go, that's the beginning of it. But the music video for Roller Coaster by A Giant Dog is filmed at Disneyland, and it is two of the members, the singer and the guitar player, and they are on acid at Disneyland. And it's a fantastic video. I was stoked because I'm obsessed with Disney and punk rock. And so it was cool to see my two favorite things collide, especially with the band that I love. It's a solid song. And yeah, they dropped acid and went to Disneyland, which I can only assume. I've never partaken in any drugs really, but definitely any sort of psychedelics. Closest I've gotten is alcohol. And that, I don't know what that's like, but I assume that it's pretty intense to go to Disneyland on acid. Again, not the most wholesome, not family friendly or kid friendly. The video's fine. The video isn't, your kids could watch it and have no idea that they were on acid and be fine. But The idea isn't the most wholesome. The Walt Disney Company probably does not endorse the idea of going to the parks on acid, although I'm sure people do it all the time. But the video is beautiful. It's a wonderful video, and the song is amazing. So go check out the roller coaster music video from A Giant Dog. So there you have it. That is 3 Guerrilla style videos shot in, or movies and a video shot in the Disney parks. Once again, Further Adventure of Walt's Frozen Head, Escape from Tomorrow, and the roller coaster music video from A Giant Dog. Go check them out. They're awesome. If you like that I talked about random things that involve Disney, let me know in the comments below. As usual, like, share, subscribe, send me a love letter, drop me a line, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. I have been Garrett Kingdom. This has been a video where I talk, and I can't wait to bring you more content coming real soon. Make sure that you follow Punk House of Mouse on Instagram, Garrett Kingdom on Instagram, and if you're feeling antsy, go subscribe to my band's channel, DeadWordsTX, and like us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, DeadWordsTX, pretty much across the board. So, love ya. See you real soon.